Focus now, another round of breaking update that we are picking up, and this is coming across as a big embarrassment for Pakistan, because a warning that has now been issued on part of the Saudi Arabian authorities asking Pakistan to stop sending beggars under the Umrah visa. And this is coming across as an embarrassment with the number of in the garb of pilgrims when it comes to people who are sent to Saudi Arabia, saying that this warning that has been issued over the influx of beggars, saying that it would also negatively affect when it comes to the bilateral ties, as the problem of Pakistani beggars that has also continued to affect when it comes to the Gulf countries. And Saudi Arabia has in the meantime issued a warning to Pakistan, and according to reports that have been suggesting 90% of the beggars that have been apprehended in foreign countries, all of them hail from Pakistan. So this is a warning that has now been issued to Pakistan to take action against the growing number of Pakistani beggars arriving in the country in the guise of religious pilgrimage. We have Pradeep with us right now. Pradeep, this is not happening for the first time.
Yes, you're absolutely right. There's a saying, Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. As king, as subjects, because the same thing the Pakistan government has been doing. Often they move with a begging bowl, going to different countries, asking for aid to them. And the same thing is now happening in case of the people also, and now it's a big concern for them, because already Saudi government has expressed concern that many of the people under the garb of either doing Umrah or for Hajj, they come out to this place and they resort to begging. So they want that action need to be initiated against such people, otherwise it's going to cast an impression on the relationship between the two countries. That this is going to affect the bond between the two countries also. So they want the Religious Affairs Ministry in Pakistan need to look into this aspect. As you rightly said, 90% of the beggars caught in different parts of the world, they are either from Pakistan. Not only that, last September also 19 of the pilgrims were off-boarded from the plane, and then they were arrested because they were also trying to enter into the Gulf countries. Because there's a mafia that's running in Pakistan, that they are under the garb of either doing Umrah or Hajj pilgrimage. They come out to Saudi and they start begging in that country, and then whatever half of the money that is generated goes to the mafia, and half of the money is being used by the people and the beggars who are there in Saudi Arabia. So the number of the beggars have increased, but the question arises, how come the Pakistan is really going to control this thing? Because the Pakistan is known for begging to different parts of the world. Either they are going to with the begging
when it comes to incidents of crime as well, because in countries like many of them in the Gulf, crime is something that is unheard of, and when these Pakistani beggars are there, they are caught, a penalty that is also issued, and many of them have also been deported.
Yes, you're absolutely right. There have been several cases that many of the beggars have been deported, and because the Religious Affairs Ministry in Saudi Arabia has taken it very seriously. Not only that they're involved in begging, but they're also involved in several crimes, because they say that many of the criminals who had been apprehended for different activities, they are found to be, their origin is from Pakistan. So that's one of the reasons that they have expressed the concern, because they feel that many of them are involved in pickpocketing also during the Hajj pilgrimage. It's not only the begging. So they are saying that this is going to have an impact on the relationship between the two countries. That's one of the reasons that the Religious Affairs Ministry has strongly told the Religious Affairs Ministry in Pakistan that they need to look into that whosoever is coming towards this place, they should be a legal pilgrim, not that illegally using this means to come out to this place and resort to criminal activities or begging, because 90% of them have been found from Pakistan. Last time also many of them were arrested, and this time also they have issued a warning in this regard. Now let's see what actually the Pakistan government is going to do, because they are going to have a law that's called the Umrah law that's going to bring in that will be put into practice, so that only the people who are the legal like pilgrims, they will be only sent out to this place. They will be properly checking them. But the question again that arises, that is because it's an ironic also. The country that itself keeps on moving with a begging bowl to get aid for their people. So how come they stop the beggars from moving from their country?
So is there, Pradeep, a way to regulate? Because of course Pakistan is rather used to being named and shamed, but this is coming in from a fellow country as far as when it comes to pilgrimages are concerned. Because is there a way to regulate for Pakistan from sending beggars to the kingdom?